Good evening, everybody. I just did a video talking about your true purpose of your soul when it comes to the physical realms. Also talking a little bit about fear, about how to overcome the obstacles in our life, the I am, the God within us. How to overcome chaos, how to bring yourself back into balance. So I'm going to let Spirit speak through me. Last time I gave my own personal opinions on it, my own understanding, my own wisdom. In this video, I'm going to allow Spirit to share a message with you, to see what they have to say, to see what comes up. The sky is full of energy. The land is full of energy. I take my fingers and I touch the ground. I breathe in the air. I see the energy come from my lungs and out my mouth. Everything is alive. Everything is energy. So a meteorite hits the ground, causes an explosion. It passes through me because I allow it to. But then there's a version of myself that gets hit with the wave. Another version that gets torn apart. Another version. I go under the earth. Energy is everywhere and in every form. You look in the mirror and you could split the light side of yourself. The dark side of yourself and a slither of gray in the center that helps merge the two together. Which one is correct? Light would be most people's first choice. Chaos and the darkness. That is less likely to be chosen. Yeah, the gray area is also forgotten. You cannot have yin and yang with perfect lines. There has to be a place, a transition, a blending of the energies. Without the blending, it's sudden, sharp, painful, hurtful. So that's why we had the gray. So it's an easy transition from one to the other. That is what creates the balance. Allow the energies to flow. Allow the energies to go from light to dark seamlessly, smoothly, gracefully. We start at the top and we go left and we're walking at night looking at the stars. Looking at the stars in the sky, watching the meteorite, making a wish, looking at the northern lights if you're so lucky to see them, the moon, as it rises and sets. The smell, the peace of the night. Then we step into the chaos, the horrors, the fear, the sadness, the destruction, the murder. Do we stand tall and walk through it? Or do you sit and cry like a baby in a corner? Do you whimper? Or do you stand up and walk through it, understanding that you have the power of everything around you? Or do you give it away to someone else so they can manipulate you, play your strings, make you think you're powerless? Or do you stand up with your back straight, shoulders back, looking straight ahead? But never forgetting your environment, the things around you. Allowing yourself to help when help is needed. Allow yourself the time to study when you need to study. The time, the smell, to see, to never forget. Never forget. I choose to stand tall and look at the things I have done and accept it the best way I can. When the chaos boils, I put a top on it, and then I take the top off and I dive in, and I simmer it. I breathe it and understand it as best I can. I fill it with love and understanding and acceptance. It is always going to be a scar, but how deep is the scar going to go? That is your choice, but it will leave a scar. It is meant to. It is meant to teach. It is meant for strength. It is meant for wisdom. And it is understanding of love. I pass through the darkness into the light. And I look at the sharpness of this part of light. Light can hurt, as well as the darkness can hurt. But how are you going to hurt with the light? Are you going to use the love to heal every aspect of who you are? It is easy to be in the light, but the light can also hurt. But then we walk closer to the more forgiving light, the more balanced light. And it is peaceful, loving like the darkness. And then we're back into the transitional state once again. I head to the center of everything, and I pull it all together and place it in my heart, and then my heart goes to every part of my body, allowing it to control my mind, my heart control my mind. Allow it to be as it is meant to be. When the brave souls chose to come to the physical realms, they were met with chaos for the first time. This type of chaos was harsh, unforgiving, confusing on levels that we've never felt before. As soon as I came here, I seen my body my soul get tore apart in the most agonizing way I've ever seen. The screams of agony and pain echo in my mind still this day. But I stand in front of this image, and I respect the sacrifices that I have chosen for myself, the burdens, but also the love, because I also live love lifetimes as well as chaos. They help balance each other out. Sometimes you would live multiple times of chaos. Sometimes you would live of light only to help heal your physical and spiritual bodies. The thing is, you might never really understand everything about yourself and what your purpose is, but live one day at a time, one step at a time, one journey at a time. Do not be in a rush. Take your time, because your time in this world is short compared to everything else in the universe. That was a message the Spirit wanted to share with us today. I'm going to talk one more thing before I leave. I'm going to ask him about source energies. See if they can give me an example and an understanding through their words to you. An old man is in front of me. Another man, strong, is Cryon and Metatron. They both stand in front of me, and I walk up to them. They look at everyone and say, "What is source energy to you?" Chaos I hold in my hand is my chaos. I keep it in check. I keep it balanced. But chaos is chaos. How do you transform chaos? true source energy cannot be transformed. However, you can change it and push it away if it is negative and hurting you, by believing you can, expanding, never changing. We all know what love is, or do we? Love is acceptance of things how they truly are. Are you part of God? Or are you alone and nothing happens when you die? It turns black. Existence comes and goes. Do you honestly think there is nothing after you die? Just blackness. So a lot of people believe that. But you take, in my understanding, when you die, you take the last things in your mind with you. Will they survive? Will you survive? It is up to you. But source energy cannot be destroyed. We cannot destroy chaos. We can't transform chaos because the universe needs chaos, as well as light and love. That's what they're saying. So if you ever come face to face with a source energy, believe in yourself. It's easier said than done. Believe in yourself. That's all that they're saying right now. And you want to visit my website to do spiritual work with me. I'm a journey healer and teacher. And my website is www.amonrosawakening.com. I'm also a professional Northern Lights photographer, and you can visit my website at www.josephbradleyauroras.com. Thank you very much, everyone, and I hope you have an amazing and awesome day. Take care.